Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I've made it out for an evening shoot over to North Fambridge along the River Crouch here. It's an absolutely fantastic day it's been today, one of the warmest at the end of March, but hopefully going to shoot blue hour this evening. So let's see what I come up with. With the first image I've got set up here, I've got the camera relatively low with some of the foreground making up part of the image, which is really quite interesting. Leading your eye round to the actual boathouse, which is the main subject, but very small within the image, and then with the setting sun, which is typical behind a bank of cloud. However, that's the conditions I've got this evening for my shoot. And sunset itself is not necessarily one that I want to capture, as I have already captured a lovely sunrise here before, probably about 2 years ago now, but I've captured a lovely sunrise here and I didn't necessarily want that. I wanted to make the opportunity to come out this evening to actually capture blue hour. So anyway, for the first image that I've got, it's set up on f11, ISO 100 and 1/15 of a second as the base image, however bracketing 2 stops either side, just because of that dynamic range. The direction that I'm shooting into the light, obviously it is going to be that tricky light, and the foreground as well is very, very dark, with all these ruts and divots where the tide obviously comes in and rolls out. It's left this very dark foreground. However, hopefully with those 3 images, blending them together in Lightroom afterwards will work out really quite well. Let's hope that that cloud on the horizon dissipates and we then end up with some lovely clear skies to capture that oranges that and golden yellows that you get at the blue hour. So hopefully that will work out really quite well. Making it down onto this part of the marshland here has worked out really quite nice for the composition. As you can see, obviously got the camera in the full extension without the center column extended, because I wanted to get over the bank here and look down at where some of the water was left, and that sort of really silvery light that it's reflecting back within the image. As you've seen from the B-roll, I took a full sweep round in a panoramic image, bracketing 2 stops either side with the base image set at f11, ISO 100 and 1/8 of a second. It's, yeah, working out really quite well. I think obviously with those bracketed exposures, the image that's exposed for the shadows is going to work out really nice to add in that detail, and then also the one that's exposed for the highlights, bringing back the detail in the sky as well, and hopefully just making sure that when you're shooting in RAW you can really fully adjust the contrast as well, because yeah, picking out some of the lovely oranges that we're getting again in the sky tonight, hopefully working out really quite well. A little bit more chilly than I thought being down here, but it's been a lovely day today, and just really wanted to capitalise on these dry conditions coming out to shoot, particularly at the end of March. You really don't expect weather like this, but really enjoyable coming out. So this scene's getting really interesting now as the light is fading, but really emphasising the water that's left here as the tide's retreated, and really acting as mirrors and reflecting the lovely sort of purpley sky that we've got this evening. Unfortunately, that bank of cloud is still there on the horizon and really sort of snuffing out any of the sort of oranges that I'm going to capture within the scene. However, as the blue's sort of coming over behind me, that will sort of add into the image and hopefully make it really interesting. It's one time of day that I've really neglected photographing is blue hour. It's too early to do blue hour before sunrise. It's hard enough getting in there sometimes to locations for sunrise itself. But blue hour in the evening, yeah, definitely be able to achieve that one, I feel. So yes, it's working out really interesting. I want to make sure that I really capitalise on this lovely sky that we've got tonight. Yes, there's a bank of cloud, as I mentioned, on the horizon, but that's only on the horizon. It's not directly above me or where obviously I really want that colour within the sky. So hopefully that will work out really quite well. For the next image that I'm going to set up, I've got the camera now in landscape orientation because I don't necessarily want to go through taking obviously the panoramic image. I've already captured that. So this one just set up again with obviously, as I say, the light reflecting off of these pools of water. One thing that is unfortunate within the scene is the direction that I'm facing is back towards a town, and there's some really bright lights, white bright lights in the actual composition, and I feel that they're going to be a bit of a distraction. So in post-production I'll probably have to clone those ones out, but that's just the way it is really. I can't really run over there and ask them to turn them off just for one image, but yeah, I wish I could though. As the lights fade in, it's getting a little bit tricky for the video, so I may have to see if I can raise the exposure in post-production for the vlog. But apologies that you can't actually see my face, but actually that may well be a good thing. Who knows? But yeah, it's a really lovely location to come to visit tonight. I'm probably going to take one or two more images, but given obviously the video struggling in the low light at the moment, it's going to be a bit more tricky for keeping you guys with me. So I will obviously end the vlog here, but hopefully capture one or two more images, which I'll make sure that I post obviously the details in the description below. So thank you very much for watching this evening's vlog. It's great to be back out and about with my camera in hand, and hopefully now going forward this will be more of a regular occurrence. One quick thing to note in the description though is the link to my website. So if you would like to just go and over there and have a quick look at the website, I would be very much appreciative of your feedback, seeing how you find that experience of using the website, and obviously going forward from there. So thank you ever so much if you do choose to do that. Thanks again for everyone that's recently subscribed. I really do appreciate everyone's support. Thank you very much, and until next time, when hopefully it won't be so dark on screen, but the photography still will be here. Take care, stay safe. Bye bye.